What are your thoughts on that? Thinking about it. What day is it today? It's so important to you to yell at me. Oh! Oh shit! 19 months! Oh my god. The baby is almost a year old. 10 months. Our baby Christina is nearly a year old. This music, I fucking love. I don't know why I like it so much. The airport theme from Tekken 4. It's not even like, it's not that involved. Vibe. But yes, I'll come back to motherfucking Void. I'm streaming. Hello, Beast. Hello, everybody. Katie was the first to arrive. So she's the first to arrive in the intro. Hello, Katie. How are you? And then hello, Astrid. And hello,
I should die. Bachelor.
Who else is here? Lincoln, Beast. Hello, hello. How are you two? Yes, I'm in West Point. We're like 10 days in. Yep. I've already killed 220 zombies. So that should give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on. A little bit. I go to sleep. Not tired enough. Excuse me. Carrying a bulletproof vest. I should probably put that away. Now, some pro tips. Some pro motherfucking tips. You stupid bitches. Listen to me. Listen to my words. I just basically I always knew this, but I just connected this with my gameplay. The first 9 days of survival, the TV will be on, and every 6 hours, I think it's every 6 hours, the TV will show a TV show that gives you experience in a skill. So look, fishing, trapping, foraging, that's all watching TV. Carpentry, mostly TV. Cooking, all TV. 4 levels just watching TV, motherfuckers. So basically, my character sat her ass down and Adam Ragusia before the apocalypse really got bad and decided, oh, this is how I'm gonna live. Pat says you can change your channel to some of the different channels to grind different XP. Yes. I found that carpentry was really important, so I kept it on life and living because I always wanted to catch things. Says it builds so much of your skill too. Yes, exactly. And if you hate grinding for certain skills, how you do it, bitch. So I'm gonna show you the gun store. I'm just gonna show you the gun store. We're gonna go there. Zombies outside. And look at all the fucking bodies. The bodies here. Okay. My green car is my best car so far. Asher says, and people said I watch too much TV. Well, look at me now, Mom. Exactly, Asher. Exactly. Says Thursdays are eternal. Rest of the week, I'm like oblivious to the weekday. And then when I check, it's always fucking Thursday. Yeah. I feel like for me, it's always like Monday or Tuesday. It's always Tuesday for me when I check. It's always Tuesday. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm streaming tomorrow. It's not Sunday. I don't know why the game is eating it so hard right now. Like, look, it's 30 FPS. Like, Fuck. Why are you eating so hard? Chill. Please, Zomboid, relax. I run this game literally perfectly all the time. Who the fuck knows? Well, sometimes it kind of chugs in the... Pez has the heat today. It is so fucked up that y'all don't have air conditioning. 90% of America has air conditioning. Think of that. Look how many fucking zombies are here, motherfuckers. This is not even like half of them. Look. Look. This is because one alarm went off. There's probably countless in the fucking store itself. And I tried to get a bunch of them away by honking the last time I was here, but holy shit, I got my work cut out for me. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to walk here. I'm going to go back to my house and I'm going to walk here and basically clear a path slowly towards the gun store. That way I don't get like hoarded from behind. I'm just taking them all from the front. And I think that's how I'm going to win. This is my strategy, I'm telling you now. I don't know if it's a good strategy or not, but this is what I'm gonna do. Look how big the random hordes are just vibing. Like, they're big. Getting to this one house was a fucking trek. I don't know why the game is shitting so hard right now. Give me one moment, I'm gonna have to close the program. Help see if that open. Yes, that helps. Okay. Oop. The game is already running better. Okay. Also, there's tons of zombies which could be affecting the FPS. Now, we're going to begin our trek today. If we find a new leather jacket, we're gonna pick it up. I've decided during this playthrough that I'm not gonna be too personal with clothing. I'm gonna drop it on a brand new version of it. Or once I start souping it up, I'm gonna focus everything on souping up this one coat. Ashford says, honestly, just having a plan is more than I have in my... Ah! God, that scared the shit out of me. It was not the zombie, the fucking vine boom sound effect. And I blame Beast for that. Fucking bitch. It is so fucked up that, like, not even window units have proliferated that much in Europe. Like, I feel like Chloe's, like, intelligent for having bought a window AC unit last, winter or last whenever got it? Just also, fucking sneak wherever you can. Just fucking sneak. Just always do it. Sneak. It's free. Just sneak. It brings up your light-footedness and your sneak skill, which is good to bring up, motherfuckers, so you can walk past a horde like 2 inches away from them and they won't know. Sneak. Especially if you're in a place like West Point. If I get tired, I can just choose any of the random fucking houses that are like 2 feet away from me, pack up in and sleep in for a couple of hours. And if you have a digital watch, you can set your alarm for only a couple hours ahead, and then you wake up. You don't have to sleep like 10 hours every time. Yeah, Chloe is the smartest of the bimbos. Oh, a Magnum. Alright, bitch, come here. Like, you telegraphed your entire journey here. We're coming. Not even look. Yeah, whoo. Now, this is one thing. Now, I did not learn this on my own organically. The way I fight, I learned this from Eileen, who told me, just try to fight them one-on-one and try to just always back up. Because, for example, I already walked through this area that I'm backing up through. I know that it's pretty safe, that I'm not gonna back up into a horde, you know? You gotta use your memory. A little. Vegan. It says, that's why we go to Chloe for tech advice. Getting to the gun store in itself is the ordeal. Yes. And that's gonna be fun. I mean, we started with 220 zombies. How many more are we gonna kill today? Bitch! Got him. Keep moving. I'm already like halfway there. So, music is too loud for me. Turning it down just a bit, okay? Don't get mad at me. But I am trying to tell y'all like what I have learned over months of playing this game, so you don't have to spend months learning this game, okay? You can just spend one Addy stream. I've honestly been thinking about making a video, like how to play this game. What would y'all think about that? Like, Addy's beginner's guide to Zomboid, beginner's tips. Come here, bitch. That zombie nicely stopped. Fucking him up, y'all. Crowbar is awesome. Crowbar is the best fucking weapon. Debate me. Everyone's like, oh, wooden spear, Addy, wooden spear. You can make it out of fucking the sky. I'm like, fuck you. I'm gonna use my crowbar forever. Crowbar never fails me. Crowbar takes like 500 zombies to die, you know? Crafted spear takes 3. Suck my dick, motherfuckers. Look how many zombies I killed. Tess says, months. You mean 1/3 of every day for the last 4 weeks. Listen. I love this game. Listen. Eileen, when she recommends me games, sometimes those recommendations whip so hard. It's like, it's incredible. And this was one of them. I think RimWorld was another. I have played so many hours of Project Zomboid. I think I've played more Project Zomboid than Terraria at this point. And that used to be the game. 700 hours. Quick, somebody who's Steam friends with me, see how many hours I've played Zomboid. Tap it. Now, often you'll get these zombies like this bitch that was crawling. I don't recommend stomping on the crawlies. No, don't do that. Don't stomp on the crawlies. I don't know why, but sometimes the stomp doesn't work and they grab my foot and they go on my foot. Don't do that. Just smash them. Paz says, I was already ahead of you checking your most played. I love you, Paz. We have the same brain sometimes. Link says, it would be cool to have a mini-series where you cover the basics of each skill. That would be interesting. It would be interesting to play it also, to explore the skills. There are some skills that I haven't had the opportunity to explore, like metalworking. And you know, like, I can just fucking debug in a propane torch if I'm doing a video. You know what I mean? Asher says, crowbar is so durable, you aren't even trying to conserve it by stomping. Well, do you remember when we went through the prison, that character? I had killed like 500 fucking zombies, and that's when my crowbar broke. So, like, I kinda don't have any worries about my crowbar. I also have a nightstick if my crowbar breaks, and a hammer. No, I'll be okay. I'm here. See, I have had Terraria is like a game that was like the first game I ever owned on Steam, or one of the first games. You know? So that's over a really long time. And then Zomboid, I have not even owned this game for like half a year. So. That says, you still got 400 hours to beat Terraria, but less than 100 to get past Skyrim. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look, a four-wheeler. This is a mod, by the way, the four-wheeler. That is Autosar Motor Club. You're mad at me if I am wrong. I'm not perfect, okay? This is the lockpicking mod I'm using. Hotwire. I kind of hope that it gets implemented into... Oh my god, there was nice gas in here. Okay, cool. We got us. There's a four-wheeler. Now, good thing about the four-wheeler, that it's very easy to get off of. It's not like a car. Or I'm private too. But I'm not, like, you'll see the way I'm doing this is gonna be weird. I'm not gonna drive very long. It keeps stopping. Like, see that horde right there? Perfect. Stopping. As says, I know the first game I owned on Steam was Lord of the Rings War in the North, which was the day after my birthday in 2012. I have no idea how old I was. I got Steam. See how old my Steam account is? Somebody tell me how many years of service. And I'll do the quick maths. Got 'em. Now, the settings I have for zombies, quote, proper zombies, but the only thing I changed was I have infection off. This is I'm playing single player. Why the fuck doesn't matter? These are my settings. I'm being honest. Turned off infection. Infection is annoying to me, okay? It really fucking makes me cry sometimes when I'm like really long into a playthrough and then I get fucking zombified by a scratch, okay? That makes me cry. I don't want to cry. Ah, so I was 12. We were both 12. King in his purple outfit. And like fucking Grimace. Pat says I was 11. Oh. Well. I was 12. Because I'm cool. Better than you. Oh my god, I have a noisemaker! Yo! God blessed me with this four-wheeler. House is on track. Katie, how old were you when you got Steam? But Katie has this theory that her current Steam is not her Steam that she's always had. It kind of gives me conspiracy theory. Kind of. But You know what? I believe her. You know what this music kind of reminds me of? When I was like also 12, there was this game that you can find on a lot of flash sites around Christmas time that was just like a rhythm game. It was literally Guitar Hero, but Santa Claus, and with like metal music, metal versions of Christmas songs. It was awesome. I was pretty okay at it. I wish I knew what the name of it was and if I could play it again. Probably not, because, you know. If your old Steam account, by the way, pro tip everybody, if your old Steam account is like you don't want to use it because it's dead named or whatever, there are ways to change your Steam username. Yeah. Killing them. Getting their asses. Getting their ass. See? Look at that. Don't stomp on those motherfuckers. Fuck them. Don't stomp on these crawly bitches. Fuck them. Yes, Paz will teach you the way. Paz knows how to de-dead name Steam profiles. Okay, whoo! 305, so we've already killed over 80 zombies in this, what, how long have we been playing? 20 minutes. We're whipping ass. I am feeling like a lot more confident in this game, like how I play it. Katie says, I think I only have one account, but I'm confused because some games I know I had aren't in my library. But this is like, this feels so conspiratorial, Katie. Like, either way, you have either two accounts or Steam deleted games from your account, which seems... Oh shit! My fucking light, stupid ass alarm went off. Right. Gotta have that on. Be careful with that, everybody. Turn your alarms off when you're not using them. Okay. Remember, always me sneaking. Okay, remember we have that noisemaker? I'm gonna see. I've never used any of the engineering stuff, so I'm excited, genuinely excited to see what it does. Okay, run over here, run over here, run over here. Chug it! Okay, I turned on the noisemaker. Kaz, which is the one with Chris? God, this music fucking whipping right now. Has this always been in the game? Probably hasn't. I'm not noticing. I'm noticing it because I'm weeded. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. These are brand new zombies. See how much harder they are to fight? Older zombies are easier to beat ass. My mic did the clippy thing? Alright, remind me after stream. And I'm going to do a serious audio check. I'm going to go audio, audio, audio. Okay. Tons of zombies are over there. Noisemaker isn't really doing much, is it? Like, these zombies aren't really affected by it. Bitch. Varsity nerd. Nobody likes a Tyler, bro. Unless you're Katie. Katie loves when I'm a dude. Taz says, which one is the one with what? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Hold up, let me just give me one moment. One moment. Filters. Noise. Okay, we're gonna see what this is like. I don't think this is good. This seems like poopy shitty. Tell me what y'all think. Because I don't know if this is good. I think maybe it just needs to okay, I'm gonna have it set here. See if this is good for a while. That says we're singing and then you asked me what to sing. I don't remember. I'm sorry, my brain is dead. He says, I really do. My login name is like a silly key. I kinda wanna change it. Hey, you should change it. I mean, Steam has such a annoying policy when it comes to stuff, so like, more people should fucking change their user. Hot take. They should know that they should make this process easier. Boom. I'm fucking these bitches up, yo. Come here, bitches. Fuck you. Fuck you and your cowboy hat, bitch. Driver in your back. You know what grinds my gears? Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. The screwdriver in this game. Look, red. Right, let me equip it. Blue. Red. Blue. Drives me a little up the wall. Just a bit. Just a little. The audio doing better? Are we clipping out less? Hope so. Woo! Get rid of these zombies so I can go into the gun store, which I'm hoping doesn't have any more fucking alarms. Because I destroyed the front gate. Didn't, like, unlock it or literally. They're like, I can't close the door behind me. Got him? Oh shit. Respect on the side. Remember? See? Look how I went, literally, I finagled myself so I'm walking back on a path that I already cleared, that I know is clear, that I won't get ganked. Like, that is a big focus for me. It's like, not getting ganked. Look at that, I leveled up Lightfoot because I was always sneaking, bitch! Always sneak. Hello, Chloe! How are you? Also, some of you may have noticed I have a new audio command. I have a new audio reward for y'all for channel points. Test it out. Ooh woo. Ooh woo, ooh woo. See if it works. Yeah! It works. That's good. It works. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Wait, this wasn't even. I opened the wrong door, everybody. Hell yes.
There's people that are dying.
Thank you, Katie. I'd love. I do think to some degree, like, imagine if Kris Jenner put the effort that she puts into public relations into, like, Marxism. Imagine Maoist Kris Jenner. We would have been liberated yesterday if Kris Jenner read Marx. Murdered. For the record, I am not a Maoist. I wanted y'all to just imagine Kris Jenner. How the fuck am I supposed to get in here? Oh, I'm so confused. How do I get into the gun store? It says, on the record, I only jokingly listen to Mao Zedong propaganda music. Exactly. I only jokingly listen. I mean, ironically do I listen to Maoist propaganda. Yo, look at that lady. Hey. Gotcha, bitch. See? Like, am I being mixed stupid? Like, how do I get in? What? Right, yeah, I probably need a sledgehammer. Fuck. Okay. That's okay, I'm not too angry. Not too angry. Yeah, they're not outside doors. That killed tons of zombies to get here. Literally over 100. No, bitch. Really fucking thought. He thought he was gonna get me, but he couldn't. Okay, let me. Oh, that was lucky as fuck. Oh. Is that a fireman's jacket with a mini skirt? No, it's a leather jacket. But that would be hot as hell. Somebody should make. A fireman in a mini. And wait, did I do an Obama? Wait, hold on. What is this? What is this? Oh yes. This is great. I'm sure I've shown this countless times on stream. But this is one of the greatest videos of all time. So we're going to have to watch it since Pat has posted it, okay?
Oh, good.
Okay, alright. Officer down, by the way. Officer down.
Well, goodbyes to this fallen Louisville police officer, D.D. Megadoodoo.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. Gang, listen, wait.
Well, goodbyes to this fallen
Louisville
police
Louisville. Hypothetically, this means one of the zombies in Louisville, Kentucky could be D.D. Megadoodoo.
officer, D.D. Megadoodoo.
How do you get... How do you go from Deidre Megindale, which is not even that hard of a name, to D.D. Megadoodoo? Who knows, Paz? Fuck no. Chloe says, you think it was a dare? Yo, look at this. Motherfucker's got me a big old dump truck. Taking this home. Fuck the fucking ATV. I'm trying so hard to drive this thing. Believe me. Sometimes the perspective in this game makes driving a little confusing. I think she didn't realize, didn't know how to say the name, but she was laughing, like, as she was envisioning how to say it in her mind. Like, she didn't know how to say it in the correct way. The only way that she thought she could say it was DD Mega Doo-Doo, and I think that's why she was laughing. That is my headcanon. That's my theory. Oh shit, I gotta be careful with the bodies. They could tip this. Now, oh my god, let me tell y'all. Yesterday, I was caught in a horde from down here, and they were going to get all around me, right? All right, I'll show you. I'll show you what I did. I'll show you what I did. You see these bitches over here? Look. They were coming at me like this. They were all around me, basically. And I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I saw this car, and I was like, oh shit, motherfucker. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. And you basically just get them all in a nice little line. They can't get you from one angle. You're pretty safe. It's awesome. It's how you can control them. You use your cars to control the hordes. So that way they can't get around you, motherfucker. And I'm sort of kind of using the fence in the same way. But not to the same degree. But I'm really fucking tired and I'm not doing anything. Zombies. I'm kind of just trying to get to my house. Shit. Look how much exhaustion really hampers the damage that you do. Fuck! Bitch. Even with exhaustion, I'm not too bad about this. Back up! I'll get you, bitch. Oh! See, I'm still getting them. And then just crouch run. Hello, Lou. Hello. I am struggling in zombie apocalypse, but it's okay. Now, I don't know if crawlies can hurt, like, your house. That is something I'm always kind of worried about. I also know that you can also just die of a heart attack. That is something I'm a little worried about. Gotcha, bitch. Only 3 more to go, and then I can go to sleep in my house. It broke! My crowbar! My baby! Oh my god, everybody. How many zombies? 370 zombies, everybody. 370 zombies. That's the zombies it took for that bitch. I think maybe durability on the crowbar is great. I'm so sad. How are you, Lou? How is it going? As says, also love you putting yourself in danger to demonstrate. This is what I do for you, everybody. What I do for streams. Sometimes this game annoys me. Sleep on the ground, motherfucker? I was literally right-clicking the bed. Slept until daytime. Awesome. Now my crowbar is broken and can't repair crowbars. Harold! I'm gonna put my broken crowbar on top of the washing machine. So it bangs around every time you... Alright, let me go grab Harold. Harold! What I need to get on the soundboard? You know what I need to get on the soundboard? Boris Johnson going, them's the breaks. Alright, I've got Harold in my hand right now. Ah! Harold.
Harold says, Chloe says, how's tricks, Harold? Pretty shitty if you ask me, I had to record a fucking video this weekend, and I had to berate somebody for Patreon. Just keep in mind that we are still getting through our Patreon backlog, and if you would want to see a video from me, Harold, you can become a patron on the Patreon.
Am I cutting out big time? What the fuck? What? Lou says sounds fine on my end. Flip it. Harold. Alright. Chat, I need to hear everybody. I need to hear what everybody is saying. Does my mic sound okay? Is it good? Lou says it's fine. Chloe says you're getting every other word. Which is it, everybody? Lou says, I find it hilarious the crowbar can break. Because, like, wouldn't it that just give you a slightly smaller hunk of metal to kill zombies with? True. And I feel like CCDA would have considered that. But Project Zomboid is not that anal. Pez says, right now it does, but there was a quick moment of cutting out. Ashford says, it seems to sound okay. I don't know, what the fuck? You know what happened was, I think it's because I've had to redo my noise gate, and I haven't really taken the time to really fiddle with it. This is what it sounds like without my noise gate, everybody. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I'm going to play. Hold up. I'm gonna play with the open threshold for a minute right here. Give me one moment. Let me do a little more, like 70. More like 58. What about this? I think maybe this is good. I'm hoping this is good. This looks good to me. My eyeballing it, it looks okay. But I could be wrong. Please tell me if I keep cutting out. I also have to... give me one moment. Okay, sorry. I had to just loosen my mic arm for a second. It's getting really annoying to pull on it. It's getting too tight. It happens sometimes. And also my green screen is falling on me. Today is the fucking day of technical difficulties. Good lord. Okay. Link says it's a little robotic like now. Shit. Oh no. I'm hoping this sounds good. This is a much, much lower open threshold than I had it at before. So it should sound good now. Okay. So far, no cutting with the new setting. Great. Hello, Kangalot. I'm so sorry. Hello. It has been a hot minute, and it has been fucking hot. Literally. Heat waves all over. Katie redeemed a Herald that I missed.
Katie says, can we recreate the Swamp Hour with enough Herald redeems? Hypothetically, yes. You could make this the Herald Show with enough redeems, yes.
But also, at some point, if that were to happen, I would get worried.
Oh, my neck!
Okay,
My
babe.
back!
Harold.
Okay. Astrid says, did Eddie yeet you on the floor again? Yes. She's always doing that. It's so mean, and it makes me cry. And sometimes I just don't know what to do. And I'm a fucking puppet. I can't do anything about it. And Pez says, Harold, fix your posture? Bitch, I am literally a straight line. Fuck you.
Thank you for bonking me. Oh shit. I didn't pause Zomboid the whole Harold time. I could have gotten attacked. I was starving. Asher says, damn Eddie, are you a frog abuser? Kind of problematic. I just think Harold lets everybody think that he feels pain when he doesn't. He is a puppet. How am I abusing someone if they don't feel pain? Harold. I have been thinking of setting up a cameo for Harold. Oh my god, y'all have discovered the fucking channel points today. Harold.
Astrid says, did Ed... Oh, I already read that one. Katie says...
There's people that are dying.
Thank you, Lou.
Katie says, were you always a puppet, or did you become one somehow? I, was not always a puppet, no. I was cursed. This is a punishment. I won't go into it, but you know how, like... You know in that one episode of Voyager where, like, they meet the Q that's in prison and he's been punished because he's too radical? Yeah, that's me. Pez says, have you considered getting a cameo? Yes, I have. I've been thinking of charging people $5 for cameos. I think that would be nice. I feel like that would be really... because I'm always looking to get more attention than me, the Herald, and people love me, you know? And sometimes I know people feel bad about using my redeem too much, you know? But, off the stream I need to be paid for it, you know? I'm a good boy.
What, same brain? How do we have the same brain? Oh, hold up. Pat says, I love the existence of Cameo because how beloved celebrities and voice actors and so on will, like, for a few bucks stare into a camera and say a funny meme and not get what it is about. Yes, like the Sussy Baka meme. Let me show you, everybody. This is a cameo. This is an example of a cameo. Hank Schrader, Sussy Baka. Thank you, Google. So this was a cameo, everybody. So we're turning it all the way up because I know this is super fucking quiet.
Walt, I don't know, man. You've been seeming sus lately. It's almost like we have an imposter among us. I saw that you wanted... Don't lie to me, Walt! You sussy baka. Hey.
Don't lie to me, Walt. You sussy baka.
Author Down William. Also goes by AJ.
See, it's a cameo.
Happy birthday, man.
It's a cameo.
From your dad. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great one. Take care, and don't break bad.
See? Cameo, everybody. This is what you can do with Cameo. You can literally pay Hank Schrader to say
Walt,
Sussy Baka.
You've been seeming sus lately. It's almost like we have an imposter among us. I saw that you wanted... Don't lie to me, Walt! You sussy baka.
I need to get Sussy Baka back on the soundboard. After the OS install, I lost it. I need to add that again. Because that one is perfect. You sussy baka. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. What would we do without Cameo? It is the greatest thing ever invented in the year of our Lord, whatever, 2020, 2018, whenever it was made. Pat says, Addie, just as I sent the redeem, I have considered making... I said I considered making a cameo for Harold. You redeemed. Harold, have you considered getting a cameo? I see. I thought you said that because I had said that. I see. Paz says more cameos that are just like, hold up. Let's see what this says. Paz is sending me another cameo. Okay, what? Okay, that's fine.
Checking in here, Snake. Listen, I have some very important information for you. It's pronounced Yowie, not Yaoi.
What?
You should know that. Everyone knows that.
Somebody post this in the Discord
true,
and ping
bestie.
Bufo, please.
Harold. Out.
Okay, you want me to argue with Harold? I'll argue with Harold. Let me get behind the microphone so it doesn't look... Sorry, this is so fucking confusing sometimes. Okay.
Harold, Chloe says, Harold, please say, I don't know, Eddie. You've been kinda sus lately.
I don't know. Harold, what do I do that's so sus? What?
Don't argue with me, Eddie, you sussy baka.
I can't hold it in. I cannot be serious. I could never be a comedic actor because I would just break down the whole time. Alright, have fun, king a lot. Work. Can it be fun? Debatable. Okay. Now that I have a Magnum, I don't think I can do anything with that yet. Really, because my shooting skills too low. Excuse me. So now that I am without my crowbar, I'm getting my baseball bat back. And attaching a knife to my belt just in case. You never know. But god damn, we fucked them up. Excuse me, ma'am. Got her. Pat says for 21 USD, you can get Matt Rainey to say whatever you want. It's so much magic. We live in the magical era, you know? This is the roaring 20s. This is what people are gonna look at, like the decadence of our generation. They're gonna be like, they had so much money, they would spend it on paying celebrities to just say memes. I guarantee you, some point in history, some like shitty people are gonna look back and that is the way that they're gonna look back on us. Lou says, I had to BRB though, cause I'm out of my Adderall, which means I need to chug obscene amounts of coffee to exist. Oh, good luck, homie. Paz says 125 USD to get Jamie Farr, our iconic MASH actor, to say sussy. And it will be only $5 to get Harold to say sussy baka. What do we say? Should we do... Maybe I should wait. Give it a couple of months, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting anxious because, like... Oh, I don't have a crowbar anymore. I can't just open doors. That's okay. Chloe says, while people were literally dying of malnutrition around the world, these people were sending each other money to say phrases. Why am I freaked out? Why am I scared? Oh, there's a zombie over there. I don't give a fuck. Oh, there is a zombie inside. Easy. Oh, beer bottle. Let's drink some beer. Asher says police brutality. Brutality? Name a single police brutality that I have ever committed. Oh, I shot civilians with my ship in Mass Effect? Who cares? Why do you care about that? Are you a civilian in Mass Effect 2? No. Pez says, Addie, how many dollars do you think it is to get Brent Spiner to have Data say bussy, a contraction of boy and pussy? $50. He's giving me $50 vibes. And Chloe says, oh no, I remember that. Listen, I am a good lady. Pez says $300? Wow. Well, I imagine Brent Spiner is a very popular cameo person, now that I think about it. Okay, tell me who is in the top 10. Tell me who is in the top 10 of cameo. That's what I want to know. Is this how we find out the queen is not dead, through cameo? I mean, that is what Chloe is implying. Asher says, Eddie, that's not police brutality. That's a war crime. Actually, it is an atrocity. Thank you very much. That's what I said in the moment. I said, quote, oops, I did an atrocity. Katie says, Addie should be in the top 10. Aw, thank you, Katie. Chloe says, imagine like making more than a living by just sitting down for 2 hours every week and reading words into your phone. Exactly. Imagine if I made enough money off of Harold. But then what if I get stuck in the Harold voice? That is a hell that I don't want to live in. Imagine if I got stuck speaking like Harold. You all laugh now. But you won't be laughing then.
Welcome, Moon and Star.
Oh, thank
to
you
this
for
place
following
where
Simple Man
destiny is
Terry.
made.
Welcome to this place. How are you? Welcome to the swamp. Okay, you know what kind of slightly fucking annoys me about Zomboid? I can never find a propane torch, and I want to learn how to do metal working. But this is good. This is okay. Empty gas can, I'll take that. I've got tons of those by now, like 6 at least. Paz says, well, there are 4 categories. Do you want top 10 actors, sports, comedians, or creators? I want creators. You know, that's what I care about, Paz. I'm sure. Oh, we got us another fucking crowbar, everybody. Praise God. Praise? Maybe not God. Praise the sadistic meta AI director. Thank you so much. Yes! Exactly, Chloe. It is time to kill. I might turn down that sound, Redeem, just a little. Just a little. It is a bit loud. Do we agree? Okay, these are both red. Oh, I should take trapping too. I'm pretty sure I have farming and fishing one. Chloe says no, turn it up. Oh, golly. Well, I imagine for cameo, the top 10 is probably TikTok girls, right? Or TikTok people, surely. Surely. Hold up. Excuse me? I'm sorry. I'm seeing the doctor next month. They're gonna figure out what's wrong with me. Chloe says PewDiePie has to be on there, I guess. True. Though, isn't that guy at a point where he doesn't need to make any excess money? Paz says, okay, creators. Well, there isn't a top 10 system, but selecting ranking by number of views, reviews, and average reviews over 4 stars. Top 10 creators are Brian Baumgartner, no idea who that is. Shoe Nice, of course. Tadrick Hall, okay. LA Beast. Is it LA Beast another one of those guys that, yes, LA Beast, yes, he's like a Shoe Nice sort of guy. Amari King, no idea who that is. Fat Man, no idea who that is. Ricky Berwick, do know who that is, sadly. Evan Breen, no idea who that is. Perez Hilton, who the fuck is talking to Perez fucking Hilton? Let me go beat their ass. And Dan Avidan, yikes, you mean known yikes man, Dan Avidan? Chloe says, Brian Baumgartner played Kevin in The Office. Why is he under creators and not comedians? That feels a little backhanded. Known fucker of teenage fans, Dan Avidan. Known sex pest, Dan Avidan. Ooh, wow. Please don't get mad at me for not liking the Game Grumps, man. I just can't muster it in me to give a fuck. It is so easy to not fuck underage fans, you know? It is so easy not to fuck your fans at all. It's so easy. It's free. It is so easy. If you are hot, if you are truly sexy, you will have the ability to pick up people without having to fuck people that are into you because of the art you create, you know? Like a normal person. You can fuck people who don't idolize you. Shocking, I know. Pez says David Hayter, don't know who that is. James Phelps, no idea. Jesus Christ, do know that guy. Sadly, very yikes takes. Very yikes takes. Sean Aston, no idea who that is. Tezande is, I imagine Tezande makes a lot of money off Cameo. I mean, sheesh, I would too if I was an old meme, you know? You tell me you wouldn't? That's what I don't understand about like so many people who are like, oh, they're selling out this and that. I'm like, you wouldn't do this? You would say no to basically free money? Okay, dumbass. I don't know what to tell you. I think maybe you are stupid. I don't, not to be mean or anything, but that's big stupid. Alright, I've got stuff to put away. I'm overloaded. I like that I'm just collecting guns. I've collected so many guns here in West Point. I like it. I like starting in West Point now. You can't convince me not to start in West Point now. It's hard, yes, but like once you understand, I feel like once you get to a point of like getting the basics, to me, of combat, every time you die, you know you fucked up, you know? Like, oh, I shouldn't have gone into that many zombies, or I shouldn't have, you know, run into a situation where I couldn't have an escape route, this or that, you know? Like, you start to learn. You figure things out. Pez says the top 10 actors you can cameo are James Buckley. Who is James Buckley? Brian Baumgartner? He's both? Mick Foley, James Marsters, Cameo's favorite Santa? The fuck? Who's that? Sonia Morgan? No idea who that is. Colin Mockery? Know who that is. Larry Thomas. Michael Rappaport? Why, who the fuck? Why do people like this dude so much? I don't understand. What is up with the obsession with Michael Rappaport? The dude's fucking stinky. Sucks. Man sucks. Is there like a group of people that Michael Rappaport hasn't offended? Pat says John Delancey and Doug Jones are also actors you can cameo. Huh. Interesting. Can you Never mind, I won't say that out loud. Chloe says, holy shit. If curses were real, we could pay these people to curse themselves with incantations. Well, I mean, I guess you could get people like, I feel like though, a big part of curses, don't quote me on this because I am not Paz, I'm not a witch, but I feel like a big part of curses and incantations is the intention behind them. Like you can't just get somebody to curse themselves with no intention. Right? Am I wrong? And I feel like that makes sense. Paz says intentionally Obama fucking jeez. And tension is seemingly a big part. Okay, awesome. Oh no. Okay, something keeps happening with the internet, but it doesn't seem too bad. Like, I've only lost 0.1% of frames. It could just be hiccuping every so often, which is fine. It just makes me anxious, as you know. Chloe says no, it's just source code manipulation with console commands. No intention needed. No. Chloe, that is sacred geometry. You're getting things confused. You're getting it all confused. You're getting it confused. Curses need intention. Sacred geometry, that's how you get into the code of the world, okay? Get it right. Like, are you even a Jew? God. Oh. In my old single player playthrough in Rosewood, I would just collect every single crowbar that I could find. My house, like one of my boxes, just had like 5 crowbars. It was awesome. I love my crowbars. And also, like, not only will you find crowbars in houses, but you can also find crowbars literally in zombies. So, what's up, Chloe? What? Asher says, do you need a crowbar to open the crowbar box? The crowbar box? Chloe says, Gollum. Okay, don't get me started on golems. Stop. Get me started. It drives me so up the wall that there are people that think the Gollum story is literal. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Like, are you really this dumb? Are you truly this stupid? I don't mean to be ableist, but if you think the Gollum story is literal, you are stupid. I'm sorry. That is big dumb. It is literally a children's story. Ugh. Oh, I fucking barricaded it. I meant to unbarricade. That says, I tapped out and I just heard Gollum and I instantly knew we were gonna get mad in here. Listen, it just drives me up the wall. Okay, I'm a little sus. that this house is fucking empty. If it was barricaded on... Wait, why is it like only barricaded on the front windows? That's weird. Okay. Ah, I hate the chewing sounds in this game. Evil. Yo, gang. Blessed by God. Yes, take it, take it, take it, take it. We're going home, we're going home. And home is just across the street. Pat says, it drives me up the wall too, and I'm a hecking Goya. Well, right. Yes. We'll go to the gun store after this. Get the motherfucker. Oh, shit. Okay. I gotta fight this bitch overloaded. I thought I had bullets. Oh, look. Did I kill these people? Or are they just a couple that were together? Maybe, maybe. I don't know how fast bodies deteriorate in this game. Okay, whew, we're inside. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, hammer. Da da da. Da da. And a hand axe is really good. All axes are super good to have. Because, you know, smashing trees and destroying trees is good and important. And you should do that. Because you can get, for every one log, you get 3 planks. So that's basically from one log you get 1 crate. Pat says, Astrid asked me who Ricky Berwick was, and I had the misfortune of having to tell her. Ugh! Please don't. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about him. He stresses me out. I have him blocked on all social medias. I don't like seeing, I don't like talking about him. It makes me very upset. God, the zombies literally, like, all the bodies on the floor make me almost tip over my car. Hello, Mushroom Bear. Welcome. Oh, fuck you, Paz, okay? God. Welcome, welcome. Mushroom Bear, welcome. Okay. Oh. Driving is scary. Alright, we'll knock down the gates. And then we'll take all the guns. Hopefully, we have enough space. Okay, here we are, here we are. Here we are. Destroy, yes, here we go. Yes, we're in, bitches. Okay, let me put the sledgehammer away. Damn, we don't really have a lot of space in this car. Or at least in this trunk. Fuck you, dude. Goes well. We're playing Zomboid pretty hard in West Point, basically survivor mode. The only settings I have changed are 1, I turned infection off. Number 2, I turned blood all the way up. And some minor tweaks like I think I changed how often cars are about, because honestly, it sort of ruins my immersion that there aren't more cars in the base game. Because, like, think about it. In the lore, the Nox infection is very infectious, and it basically knocks out the entire world in like a week. So why are there only like 2 cars in this whole town? Make it make sense. The Mushroom Bear says, I know almost nothing about this game. I want to play it though. I love this game. I have 300 or something hours in it. Paz has been making fun of me for how much I've been playing it. I'm being bullied in my own Discord server. You know? It's like the tragedy that befalls us. Oh, hello, Nix. You're back. You're still in the hospital. I thought you said you were back in the hospital. Ashley says Paz bullies everyone. That is true. It is very true. Paz is the bully. Rear left seat. I'm gonna put all this stuff in there. Because I'm running out of space. Excuse me, excuse me. And because I'm not playing multiplayer, I can actually use the car seats. Because we learned in our multiplayer playthrough in our server that if you have stuff in the car seats and people are trying to get into the car, you're basically giving them a death sentence. Astrid! Toilet. Storage room. You were right about one of these rooms being a storage room, Paz. Got me a double barrel shotgun, but I want the JS 2000. That's better. Look at me raiding this gun store. I'm doing it. This was my goal for today, and I'm fucking succeeding at it. I didn't die like I did when I tried to raid the prison. I'm shook. Paz says, like when Astrid put stuff on the car seat so I could not get in the car, so Addie ran me over. I didn't. Now listen, me running you over was accidental, but me moving the car was not. Me moving the car was a part of my strategy. You know what? We're gonna go back to Twitter and watch this video so I can explain what I was doing, okay? I'm going to fucking Twitter right now, bitches. I'm going right fucking now. You squirrely motherfucker. All right, where is it? Here. This is from when we were playing multiplayer. Now let me find. Past being a dumbass and walking past a car. Okay, so I want you to look around, right? Look at the scene. Look at the scene before we start. There are zombies in front of us, right? Coming towards us. And I was honking to get their attention. And I was like, I was going to move the car away from the sound so you could safely get in the car over here. See how they're all focused over there still? Oh, it was accidental that I ran you over, bitch. I was trying to help you. No. Get in. Ashton says, to be fair, Paz got run over because of rubber banding. True, exactly. It was not my fault. It was not my fault. Mushroom Bear says, accidental first degree manslaughter. Exactly. I did nothing wrong, officer. Just because Paz is dead and like crunched up on the ground is not my fault, okay? Not my fault. There were zombies all around us, officer. Don't you understand? Alright, I gotta go unload because I'm full again. But this time I'm gonna put it in the back right seat. I'm hungry. But that is partly my fault. I didn't eat my lunch all the way because my stomach is like, no. No. That's how my stomach is all the time. But she'll be like, oh, I'm hungry, Addie, I'm hungry. And I'll be like, okay, I'm eating. And then she'll be like, no. Fucking bitch. So rude, my stomach is. And I go to the doctor and they're like, well, you just got irritable stomach disorder. I don't know how to tell you. Can't do anything about it. And you're like, what? I paid hundreds of dollars for this? Paz says, Pagliacci the killer clown probably deserved it though. Ooh, Paz, I'm gonna have to DM and talk to you about something later. You and Chloe, because I have an idea for something. Okay, God, look at all this ammo and shit I'm picking up. We're good for a while, I think. God damn it! Ah! I fucked up. But it's okay. I'm still unloading. Uh-oh. I gotta use the passenger seat now. Using the passenger seat to put my stuff away. That's how you do it. Oh, okay. Chloe says, are we about to be propositioned? I'm not going to Dan Avadanu, okay? Relax. Thank you, Paz, for DMing me.
Welcome, Moon and Star.
Thank you for following Mushroom Bear.
Where destiny is made.
Mushroom Bear says, I like it here. Thank you so much. That makes me glad. Makes me very happy. Because I try to make a very goofy, fun atmosphere. I want people to feel like they like it. So thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm nearly done with the inside of the gun store. We just need to make another trip to get the storage. Whoa, fuck me. Jesus Christ. Scream the fuck. It's like, how do I scare myself? It's my own voice, you know? That's me sounding like a turkey. Oh shit, oh shit. I will welcome Mushroom Bear after I beat the shit out of this stupid zombie. Out of this hipster zombie. Okay, did it. Fucking stupid ass zombie. Oh, sorry for knocking my cord there. But thank me. Thank you for my limiter so it didn't fucking literally cap out the audio. It just sounded hot. It just sounded bad. It didn't hurt your ears, which is good.
Chloe says, please welcome Mushroom Bear. Hello, Mushroom Bear. Welcome, welcome. I am Harold, the primordial frog, the frog before existence itself. I've existed before existence. I have been punished to exist currently as a puppet, but I try my best, okay? I don't want to get too hung up on the fact that I'm stuck as a puppet because that makes me cry, okay? But thank you for coming. Thank you.
Oh, the Harold lore gets deeper and deeper every stream. Because, like, every stream, I'm like, I have to come up with something new. I can't just keep saying the same things. I have to make Harold interesting. Alright, we've cleaned it out. We've cleaned out the store, and then we'll come back for the storage room. But I also want to see, hold up. Wait. Very important that I find this out right now before we move forward. Oh my god, I can get it. Oh my god, look. Oh my god. I'm turning my house into the lodge. We're doing it. We're playing the Hunter Call of the Wild now. Oh, if you don't know, also we do have a Discord that you can join if you have a Discord. And that is where I am most talkative, where we hang out the most, and also where we organized our multiplayer Zomboid stuff, and where 3 of us watched Voyager together. Only 3 of us, because nobody else wants to do it. Maybe Ashford could catch up to us. Yo, I whipped around that corner. Holy shit. I can't replicate it. It was literally like a 90-degree, like, just... And I can't go too fast on this road. A, because there's a bunch of zombies. B, because there is a white car in the middle of it. And I'm not 100% sure where it is. There it is, see? Oh, and also... my truck. Eventually I want to get to the point of chopping down trees to where I can build a log wall around just this block, and this block will be my base. Astrid says, I like Voyager, but my ADHD is killing me. The first episode is an hour long. Yup. We sure do love Caretaker. Very important that you get acquainted with the crew and how they act and how defiant the Maquis are. I know, me and Katie like basically only watch Star Trek when we're eating, because Katie cannot sit and watch something. She has been eating or something. But also, I usually watch things by playing video games and watching them at the same time. I have 2 monitors. I'm a barbarian that way. And just a reminder to everybody that we have reward tiers. If you donate money, $5 gets you 1 video game song, $10 gets you 3 video game songs, and $20 gets you a rip and a froggy bong. So if you want to see that, go ahead. But don't feel, if you cannot give me money, it is okay. Just being here means a lot to me. You're helping me out just by being here, especially since I'm a small creator. You know, showing up, being a seat, an ass in a seat is very important to me, you know. Katie says, I am really horrible at focusing on shows, and 2 episodes a week was just really hard to keep up with. Yeah, I know, Katie couldn't do 2 episodes of Star Trek a week, and I thought that was too low, because for me, I get in bed and I watch like 5 episodes of Star Trek and then I go to sleep. I need to get food. I'm not collecting food for some reason. Well, because I'm focusing on a gun store. That's why. I haven't been collecting food. And I'm also not too worried. I know how to use generators, and I also have... excuse me. And I also have a generator just down the street that I can use. Paz says, meanwhile, I get too impatient for 2 episodes a week and watched all of Deep Space Nine in the time in between watching the 2 Voyager episodes a week. Exactly. That's the autism. We love it. And that's something, you know, like, I love, like, how different people's TV show habits, just how minor something like that is affected, you know? It's so interesting to me. Very interesting. Okay, I'm collecting all this stuff, gonna put it in my house. Okay, whoo, my car didn't turn on. Paz says, gotta love having the autism, but not comorbid with ADHD. I know. I feel like, in a way, like, that is more rare than just having, like, I feel like just having autism, to an extent, is more rare than having autism and ADHD. Because more and more, I feel like the people I know, the overlap is, like, there. It's apparent, and it's obvious. Astrid, the shit? Go to bed, bitch. Oh, wait. Her teeth are owing. Well, when your teeth owie, can you do stuff? Can you sleep, Paz? When your teeth go, ooh, ow, 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 can you sleep? I've placed the deer. Are you proud of me? Katie said that Astrid napped last night. See, Katie is on Astrid's side. And when Katie is on your side, then you can't lose. When the world's nicest person is on your side, then it implies that the person that you're with isn't up to Katie's, you know, her respect isn't there for that person. So maybe Katie is right. Katie is never wrong. The fuck? There's a big ass thunderstorm coming. I was like, what the hell is that sound? It looks like it's really bright. Like the thunderstorm is way out there, but you can see it. It's really dark. Uh-oh, I need to build another crate. Uh-oh, wee woo, wee woo. You know what? I can easily solve this. I'm like, oh no, I need another crate. Whatever shall I do? Do I need to deconstruct stuff? Do I need to destroy stuff? No, bitch. I parked near a barricaded house for a reason, motherfucker. Hold up, let me, wait. Actually, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that either. I can just do what I told y'all. Look, there's one log. Grab one log. Grab one. Motherfucker, just grab one of the logs, you lazy bitch. Jesus. Trying so hard. Alright. Then I'm gonna run home because that zombie is scaring me. Or I'm gonna walk. Don't apologize, Mushroom Bear. Have fun lurking. Be good. Be good. Don't ever apologize for going AFK. Really. Never, ever should anybody feel pressured to, like, interact too much or whatever. Just as long as you're watching. That is all that matters. I do not have an unlurk command. I'm sorry, Lou. Because once you are a member of Harold Swamp, you can never leave. Saw them planks. Pez says, I just went AFK to cut my nails. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, why can't I... Do I not have a hammer? Am I missing a hammer? Mommy Addie is missing a hammer, everybody. She was right. What her problem was? She's missing a hammer. I put my hammer away for no reason. Okay. Carpentry, wooden crate. Paz says, it's also funny when I leave and Addie asks me a philosophical question and I come out and find out I needed to be Google. Yeah, Paz, like... So upsetting when you're gone and I need somebody to Google something for me. What? Katie, what are you implying?
Katie says, when did you become a cult leader? Why are you saying that I'm a cult leader, huh? What have I done that implies that I am a cult leader? What religion? Just because I bless all the frogs does... Oh, are you saying I'm a cult leader because people can't leave my swamp? That's because the entire fucking universe is my swamp. Bitch.
Harold, don't come bitch. Fucking bitch.
Sorry.
I'll beat Harold's ass for calling my wife a bitch. Only I can do that. Can you confirm, Katie? Only I can do that? Yeah, it's certainly thundering outside. So if the stream cuts out or whatever, it's because the thunderstorm got really bad all of a sudden. I love this music. I don't know why. It makes me go brrr. I like it so much. Okay. Pez says they're making a D&D movie. What? Oh god. Oh no. Well, good thing is I'll have another movie to laugh at with my dad. That'll be nice. I've got this intense music for just like unloading all this shit out of my book bag. I like that I didn't have to even go to the house that was barricaded to get planks. I just had a log in my truck. But that is a pro tip for anybody who needs like they quickly need planks. Since I usually park my base near a house that's already barricaded so I can come and take those planks whenever I need to. There we go. Cleaned off all the seats. Now can I do the rest of this? Yeah. Bullets. I think I'm good on bullets and stuff for now. Katie says, Katie has a premium pass, mean privileges. Thank you. I'm glad that my worth is recognized. I should probably have separate gun containers and separate random bullshit containers, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. Some people do that to begin with, and I'm like, how the fuck is what the? Chill out. I'm already out of space, y'all. Wow. This one has 5 more pounds left. Only 2 guns? Okay. Oh, yes. Pez? Alright, Mushroom Bear. Okay, let me take you to Harold's realm so I can focus. I can focus on this question because it's very important that we discuss this in a very concise manner. So this is the greatest philosophical thought, and I want you to know this philosophical debate began from an argument me and Katie were having over the video game Hotline Miami. So, the prompt goes this way. It's a thought experiment. Basically, if there is a restaurant that sells a burger that without fail gives people horrible, gut-wrecking diarrhea, the shit burger, if you will. If there was a restaurant that sold that and they knowingly knew that the shit burger gave people the shits, is it morally right for them to sell the shit burger? It's the greatest burger ever made, but it gives people the shits. And people who go to the shit burger restaurant know that it is the shit burger. But is it morally right to sell the shit burger on the face of it, even if they know that it'll give them explosive shits? Very important. Astrid has yet to answer this philosophical query because she is weak-minded and feeble. She refuses to give the people what they want. Astrid says, actually the name for the mark in Denmark is descended from an old word for swamp. So I'm currently in the Danish swamp. Exactly. And it makes sense that they call Denmark a swamp. Mushroom Bear says, yes, because it would be up to the consumer. It is the individual's asshole that will be destroyed via their own financial decisions. Now that Katie agrees with you, but I do not agree with you. I personally feel that it is morally wrong to sell the shit burger, even if people know. Because you are intentionally making people sick. Lou says, I mean, for anyone who sells gluten or dairy knows that people who are allergic to those would have a bad time should they consume them, and they still sell them. So, but that is different than I would say than like a pathogen that gives people the shits, you know? Like when you have an allergy, I guess it's different. Maybe Lou, you can convince me. Maybe y'all can convince me that I am wrong, but I personally think that it is morally wrong to sell the shit burger. Paz says, my original answer was that the shit burger already exists, and people already knowingly consume it willingly when they know that it gives them the shits, and it's called coffee. Addie, you are not making them sick, you are making them shit massively. It could be a medical burger. True, it could be a burger that they prescribe for your colonoscopy. Mushroom Bear says the real question is, do they keep their bathrooms open? No, sorry, bathrooms are for employees only. Fuck you. The shitburger restaurateur says. Lou says, I willingly consume stuff that will trigger my IBS. I do too, but I don't consume things that I know will give me horrible, horrible, horrible explosive shits. Like, I think it is different than like lactose intolerance or a gluten allergy, right? Because it's not like, oh, just a mild, like, oh my god, oof, owie, you know? Or I shitted a little. No. You are misunderstanding me. I mean literally. Horrible, horrible shits. Pat says, OMG, we have not considered this before now, but the shitburger could be the bottom burger sold at Burger King in Austria, because it evacuates your bowels and is basically a free enema. Paz, I want you to go home. I want you to go to church and ask God to forgive you. Right now. Right now. Do I still have the button? Oh no, everybody, I don't think I have go to the church and ask God to forgive you anymore. I'm driving into a van. I didn't realize it. Huh. Paz, I'll just have to play this one.
Shut up, silly woman.
Why did he say that? Oh god, who knows? Oh shit, there's stuff in my trunk that I didn't unload, right? No, I unloaded it. I'm good. I'm sexy and smart. I'm only coming here for the drinks. I need food. Paz says, God has long since abandoned me. Never change, Paz. If you do, I will cry. Katie says, one of my friends is lactose intolerant and will really often eat foods with tons of cheese. And he's allergic to cats, and he has a cat he takes care of. See, like, I feel like, to an extent, the people that can do that are people who don't, like, have a lot of other problems. Like, I wouldn't consider drinking milk right now, or having ice cream, because I know that if I do, it'll upset my stomach and probably cause like a cascade in my body of like, oh shit, your stomach hurts, now you're tired, now your whole body is tired, now your fucking neck hurts, now your whole fucking shoulders hurt, now your whole entire spine hurts, and you're just like, oh god, I hate having Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Why is everything connected? Why do I have a body? Oh god. Lou says, my IBS is very much, I am actively dying fighting for my life. Fair enough. Lou eats the shit burger on a regular basis. Bravery. Now, I am drunk and I'm driving my car. Okay, not... Okay. Oh, God. Oh, okay. This is not... No, you cannot do any precision turning or anything. Okay, we're in the storage room now. Now, I learned that ammo straps being worn and ammo straps on guns are different. Ammo straps being worn increases the rate at which you reload your guns, and then if you also put that on one of your guns, I think it double ups. So you could hypothetically just be really fast reloading at some point if you have a high reloading skill and the buffs from 2 bandoliers. I think that would be cool. One thing I am a little disappointed by was not in the game, just at the loot table that we got here. We didn't get any gun modifications. Okay, the game is saying I'm tired. I'll sleep in my car. Asher says, yes, Paz, you are not allowed to evolve as a person. Paz says, exactly. My character arc has been predetermined. Oh, Oh shit, now they're gonna come here near my car. I don't want them near my car. Also, the one thing I like about the game, when it comes to the gunshots and stuff, is, and the screaming and whatever, is that it implies that you are not the only person out there doing what you are doing, you know? Eventually, the game does plan on adding NPCs, but for right now, I kind of like that the only way that you know that there are other people is hearing them, either through a gunshot or literally hearing them scream and die. Avoiding these zombies like a freaking boss. They're not getting near my car. They're not damaging nothing. Mushroom Bear says, why did I hear Donald Trump from my kitchen? I am sorry. I have like a soundboard and 2 of the buttons are like Donald Trump. Because I think they are very goofy sounding. But the other ones are just like what the other Trump sound effect that I have is this one, which I just use to make fun of myself when I say words wrong, when I go Obama. If you say any words wrong, this chat thinks it's an Obama, so I have to have the button. But we do not support Donald Trump. I want to make that clear. He is a fascist, evil person. We do not support. America, America, America. We also don't support R. Kelly, despite singing America all the time. I honestly feel that, like, America, you know, America is like a part of, like, a lot of people's, like, you know, well, it was out in the open for so long, you know. MF was literally singing about it in Ethiopia. Come here, Zomboid. One thing I do love about this game is just how many mods there are. There's basically a mod for a lot of things, but, big but, I'm upset that there isn't a mod to give ladies beards. I want a beard. The legs are clipping through the door. Yep. Mushroom Bear says all politicians need to resign or be forced with everyone's mousecatul. I want yee cowboy times again. I would love for in Minecraft for people to get rid of the government in some way and possibly set up a society that was anarchist, perhaps. Perhaps. Pat says, the poem that Trump... Wait, what? Hold up. Are you talking about the shut up silly woman thing? Okay. Pat says the poem that Trump read was take me, oh tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, oh tender woman, sighed the snake. I saved you, cried that woman, and you've bit me even why? Do you know your bite is poisonous? And you know I'm going to die? And oh shut up, silly
silly woman,
said the reptile with a grin. You know damn well I was a snake before you took me in. Holy shit. What the fuck? I did not know Shut Up Silly Woman was from that. Of course Donald Trump would be reading a horrific anti-immigration poem like that. Mushroom Bear says, I want to be able to feed a word I won't say, Red Bull, and grow smoky leaves without any judgment. Yes, I want to have a bunch of pet pigs. I know that's weird, but I want to have pet pigs. Shut up, silly woman. Oh god. Imagine coming over to Addie's house and there's just a bunch of pigs. And I'm like, yo, look at all these pigs I liberated from horrific agricultural settings. Now, I am not a vegan, but I have told this story many times on stream. But like the one of the first things that ever like made me sad or like fucked up as a kid was I went to Iowa with my dad, and I had just basically learned like how smart pigs were, like they were like toddlers or whatever. And then I learned we were in Iowa, and my dad we drove by pig barns, and I said, what are those? And my dad says, those are pig barns. And I said, why are they in barns? And my dad said, oh, they never leave the barns. They're always inside. They can't go outside. And I was like, why can't they go outside? And my dad said, I don't know. I'm not a pig farmer. That's just how it is. And I was like, what the fuck? You can't let the pigs see the sun, bro? What? It doesn't make sense. Mushroom Bear says, pigs are dope. Living in the valley of a mountain range, and there are far animals everywhere. I am so glad, because, you know, like industrial agriculture when it comes to pigs is so depressing. But I've also seen like just down the road, we got fucking Amish people with pigs that are not in barns, and then yes, they are destructive. But we have kept pigs for hundreds of years outside without bitching and complaining about how destructive they are. Do you know? Like, just saying. It just feels a little evil to me. Just a bit. That was one of the first things where I was, as a kid, I was like, maybe as a species, we're a little evil. Maybe a little. Just a bit. Just a tiny bit evil. Apparently there's a corpse. Harold. Okay. Chloe's asking Harold a question, so let me grab Harold.
Chloe says, hey Harold, do you like pigs? Yes, I mean, bacon is very delicious. Pork chops are very delicious. Freaking ham, just in general. I'm very grateful for pigs.
And like I said, I am not a vegan. I still eat pig. I still eat pork, you know. But it just made me sad. Made me sad. Oh my god. Pat says, like, you cannot tell that is delivery from a poem. Yes, everybody listen to this and tell me if this sounds like this man is reading a poem.
Shut up, silly woman.
It does not sound like he's reading a poem. Asher says, one of the first steps on my radicalization process was figuring out how much food just gets thrown out by corporations, and how the police will fucking beat up and arrest people who try to take this food, which is still good, out of the trash and redistribute it. Yep. I mean, it's literally illegal in a lot of places to feed the homeless in America.
Do you have a permit for that empathy?
Mushroom Bear says, that's a fair take. Now, in Louisiana, they are an invasive species, and they are friggin' big. Yes, wild pigs, and I'm one of those people that also agrees with hunting. I mean, 2 summers ago, or last summer, I went prairie dog hunting in South Dakota, because there are too many prairie dogs in South Dakota. And they asked my dad and a bunch of us to go kill a bunch of prairie dogs. So we did. And I am one of those people that is like, hell yeah, I totally am cool with the guys that get on helicopters to shoot the fucking wild boars, because they are destroying so much. I want to be one of those people out shooting boars out of a helicopter. It makes me upset when people are like, oh, it's cruel. I'm like, motherfucker. You know what's cruel? Letting those boars destroy more and more and more of the forest so no other animals or plants can exist. Paz says, Addie, you got me around on hunting. Like, I was not really much pro or against hunting, but now I'm very on board with hunting. Cause fuck, right. It is, like prairie dogs, for an example. This is something I talk about because, you know, I've done this. A big reason why in the Midwest there is a prairie dog issue is because we have stopped the natural cycle of the prairies, which means the prairies would grow and then the prairies would burn and grow again. And in this burning process, tons of prairie dogs would die, and then the population was basically reset, and it would begin again. It would over and over and over. But we don't do that anymore because most of the plains are now used in agriculture, and we can't have that cycle anymore, and thus we have an overpopulation of prairie dogs. Not even mentioning the fact that we killed and got rid of prairie dogs as predators, which are like foxes, coyotes, wolves, etc. Thankfully, we're reintroducing wolves and such to these areas, but it's not enough, because just because you you reintroduce predation into the system does not mean that you have fixed the problem, because there still isn't the natural wildfire burning cycle that used to exist in the plains. And you'll see that when you go to like museums or anything when they talk about the plains, and it's a very important part of the health of the plains. And we can see that it's becoming a problem in general, not just for prairie dogs. We are destroying, basically sucking every fucking nutrient out of the soil to grow corn. It fucking depresses me, but it's okay, just so you know. Mushroom Bear says, I would love to go hunting and donate the food to the homeless shelters where I live. Has one of the biggest homeless populations on the East Coast. See, that's like shit I wish more like hunters would do. Like, I feel like that's how you ingratiate the hobby of hunting to people that may be less receptive to it, because a lot of people take issue with hunting on the basis that they see it as a useless waste of time. Like, you're not doing anything, you're just killing an animal just to kill it, you know? And when you allow people to see that there is a fucking purpose to this shit, they're less reticent to hate on it. Like in the northeastern United States, there's a huge problem of deer overpopulation because people have campaigned the government to get rid of deer hunting licenses. So, just, get it together, everyone. That's all I'm saying. Chloe says, do you subscribe to the theory of the Jewish pork ban being because of how easy it is to undercook pork and cause food poisoning? I mean, I have read there are a lot of reasonings for why there is the kosher pork ban, but like, I think at the end of the day, you don't need a fucking reason. It's religion. That's all, like, do we need a logical reason for why Jews don't eat pork? Like, superstitions exist for all sorts of reasons, you know? And I think that that's one thing that, like, in general, when I approach theology from any, like, standpoint, is that I need to realize that there doesn't need to be a logical reason for this to be, written, or for this to be a spiritual thing. Because it's religion. It doesn't need to make sense. It's the whole fucking point of religion. So you take it on faith. Lou says, I actually heard that they figured out how to kill that shit in pork that makes you sick. So very slightly undercooking is fine. I wouldn't do it though. No, Lou, we're not talking about the modern day. We're talking about why the Jewish pork taboo exists, like in ancient times. Lou says, if I recall correctly, the wild boars that live in the Sonoran Desert are supposed to be here, which is worse and better. Yo, what I want to see, like, I want to see in stores, like, wild boar meat. Because we talk about all the time, oh, wild boars are invasive and they're everywhere. Well, I feel like people would totally get down with eating wild boar, you know? Like, people get super crazy for freaking snakehead. Lou says, for a sec it sounded like you were trying to break the pane of glass with your bare hands. And I was like, fair. I'm using a mod that Chloe showed me called the lockpicking mod that allows you to lockpick certain things with your crowbar or with bobby pins and a screwdriver. And I read on the subreddit, I don't know if this is true, that the guy, or the person rather, that made the lockpicking mod was hired by the devs and is working on implementing it into the game. Mushroom Bear says, that reminds me, did you know camels were native to North America? What? Like ancient camels? Like dinosaur camels? Mushroom Bear says, it's at the bare minimum. It's for population patrol. Just don't hunt shit until it doesn't exist. Exactly. I believe everyone should just believe what you believe. Just don't be a tool. And it's so easy not to be a tool. But like, you know, historically, you know, when hunting was introduced to the aristocracy, hunting became far less about, you know, food or population control or anything like that. It became much more about sport. And I feel like as a society, we need to move away from hunting as a sport and more towards hunting as like, oh, this is how I can provide for my family. It's how I can provide for my community. Shocking, I know. And as a way to look after the fucking earth that we fucked up, you know? Like if we've gotten rid of the predators, the motherfucking animals still need to be predated on. We fucked so many things up. It's so depressing when you think about it. Pat says, this is actually true. And the reason people found out was because camels were actually accustomed to eating a plant only native to North America? What? What? Mushroom Bear says the existence of a huge camel in northern Canada might seem strange, but in fact, the real oddity here is that there are no longer any native camels in North America. The first camelids evolved in North America about 45 million years ago, and the herbivores proliferated into a variety of forms and sizes. Huh. That is actually so fucking interesting. Wow. Lou says, I love that orcas eat moose. I love that moose just exists in general. Like, what the shit is a moose? It is just like a fucking mass of animal, you know? It's huge. I would be scared to fuck with a moose. I'm looking for the bathrooms. I'm not looking in here. I'm just looking for the water. Because, like, on the third day, the water was turned off. And I really haven't had too much ability to prep for it. We're gonna go into the office buildings later and start looking for holy shit! And start looking for water things, you know? Pat says moose are the last surviving megafauna in North America. How do we define megafauna? Axter says, my favorite moose fact is how they are amazing divers can go they are amazing divers and they can go so far. There's a video of a moose climbing a tree after getting drunk on fermented apples, which is beautiful. That is amazing, actually. I want to see it. Send the video, Astrid. Mushroom Bear says big fucking mammal equals megafauna. Hold up. Wait. Can y'all hear the fucking... Can y'all hear the fans? Or like my fish tank? Because it looks like you can, and it, you know I don't like that. You know I don't like it. I'm fiddling with the settings again. I'm being annoying. I'm sorry. Okay, it seems like just barely. Okay, now tell me if it cuts out. If it cuts out when I'm doing this, I think this will be good. I think this is perfect. I think this is it. Tell me if it's not. Tell me no, Addie, it's cutting out again. Shut up, you stupid bitch. Stop fucking with your fucking noise gate. But I just don't want y'all to hear my fish tank. It upsets me. I want good audio. They say that audio matters more than video. That people notice shitty audio faster than shitty video. And that fears me. Fills me with fear. Okay, Astrid has found the video. Yo! Excuse me, sorry for the burps. OMG, look at the moose! What? Why did it pause?
This week I have worked in the evening and I come home, I hear a scream, a type of scream, you know. And I maybe thought it was a neighbor who joking with me or something. But I check around, they didn't see anything, and I walk
poor moose.
A few steps to my house, and I hear this scream again. And I wonder, what is it? I take a few steps into my neighbor's garden, and I see something in the tree, in one of the apple trees. And it was a moose caught in the tree.
Oh,
Three
poor thing.
in the air, and only one who sparkling in the ground. It looks terrible.
I feel bad
was
for it.
Afraid about this, and what should I do? What can I do? What's happening? I called the police, and the police sent a local hunter, and they pulled down the tree, and the moose, very tired, fall out of the tree.
I'm sad that nobody videoed it.
You know, it just nearly lifeless on the ground. And the next day, it was on the same place, but it also was standing up. And what we thought, how it can get there, we thought it had eating many apples. And if a moose eat many apples, it become drunk, more or less drunk. And maybe...
Oh, the poor moose. Poor moose got drunk on the apple. That honestly seems like a story, this seems like something that would happen to me. Like, this seems like a story Katie would be telling about me. Like, I woke up one day, I heard some screaming, and I went out to see what it was. And it was Addie, stuck in the couch. Because she smoked too much weed. Tell me this wouldn't happen to me. Tell me that doesn't sound like something Katie would say. Come on. Uh-oh, there's a zombie outside my house. Where is it? I heard it. Maybe she's run back. I think maybe it's run back. Katie says, and then I asked, did you fall? Oh my god. Now I need to tell this story for Mushroom Bear now that you've mentioned it. Okay, so to explain this bit of lore. A few years ago, I had my wisdom teeth taken out. And I am just very weak-bodied in general. Like, if I was a RimWorld colonist, if you looked at my health tab, my torso would say frail. That's me. So I got my teeth taken out, and after like a few days, I felt good, and I felt like I could shower. So I told Katie that I was gonna get in the shower, and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna play Apex Legends." So I thought, okay, that's Katie, whatever. So I got in the shower, and I was vibing, and I was just chilling, and then, you know, my vision started going wonky, and I started feeling lightheaded, and I thought to myself, maybe I should get out of the shower. So I stepped out, one leg out, and as I was lifting my other leg, I was like, my leg was out, and as I was lifting my other leg, I blacked out, and I fell backward and hit the back of my head on the edge, like the curve of the tub, the turb, if you so will, or the turb, the tub curb, and I'm laying naked on the floor, like and I'm like, Katie, and Katie runs over, and she opens the door. She looks at me again, laying naked on the floor, still wet, and she goes, "Did you fall?" I have never forgiven her for this. Never. So I'm just very upset that she did this. Now that I cleaned out the gun store, I need to clean out my car. It's empty? Everything's empty. That's good, that's good. I'm going to look for the gas station in this town. I actually don't know where the gas station in West Point is, and I should probably know now. Mushroom Bear says, that's the reason I don't take hot showers anymore. LOL, I'm glad you are okay. It honestly should have been the first sign that I had POTS. But then later I found out that I had POTS, and now I don't really take hot showers. Or I take a hot shower to start with, but then I slowly meter it down to a cold one to not overload my body. Because, I fucking hate POTS. I miss being able to take normal people showers. But like, it's so annoying, like with Ehlers-Danlos, my muscles want hot shower. They want to relax in the hot shower. But POTS is like, no. Fuck you, stupid bitch. No. And you're like, oh, come on, I just want to relax, please. The game really gets a bit laggy here in West Point, but that is okay. Oh, here's the gas station. We found it. That zombie looks like he has a crowbar in him. Oh, it's probably just a lead pipe. Yeah. Lead pipe. Nothing exciting. Mushroom Bear says, I can't take a bath without thinking about the unalive. Is that normal? I feel like that comes into my mind every time I take a bath too. I'm like, every time you see someone taking a bath in the media, in like a movie or a TV show, it's because they're gonna murder themselves. And also, I have a childhood like trauma, sort of. Not really, but like, my mom, one of her friends, was taking a bath, right? And fell asleep. And my mom called my friend just to talk. Like, my mom didn't know that she was in the bath. She just called her. And my mom's friend said when she got out of the bath, she was so cold, her lips had gone blue, and like, she was shivering, and like, she was asleep. She didn't even know that she was this cold. So please, do never fall asleep in the bath. Never do that. My mom saved that bitch's life, basically, by calling her. Maybe the generations above us are smarter than us for calling instead of texting. Oh, shit. But yes, thinking about unaliving, I don't know if it's not normal because I feel like that it has become the normal. You know, like people are always talking about ideation and stuff, and I think maybe that's just a response to, you know, the society that we live in that doesn't allow us to really succeed or feel good about the work that we do. I mean, I was talking about this with Paz the other day, but basically I have like a conspiracy theory about a conspiracy theory. So you know the ancient aliens theory that like everybody thinks, or not everybody, that these dudes think that the aliens built the pyramids or whatever. My hot take is that we have become so disconnected from our work under capitalism that we cannot comprehend as a society coming together and building a great work. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's like, how did they do that? How did they do that in the ancient world? Why did they do that for? They didn't have all the ancient technology. Motherfucker, they figured it out because it was important to them. Because people do things without the profit motive sometimes. I know, it's shocking. Asher says, I thought ancient aliens was just racism. Well, to a major extent, yes. But but also they don't just talk about cultures that were populated by people of color. They talk about like Norse culture a lot. I mean, a lot of the ancient aliens theory goes into the hollow earth theory. It's honestly fucking weird. Conspiracy theories are so off the chain. Like, some of them connect in the most bizarre ways. Like, why do ancient aliens and hollow earth connect? What? Yo, I want that truck. Okay, remind me to come back to this house. But yes, we hate ancient aliens. It is very racist, but I think, like, my idea that I'm thinking is, like, a lot of the thought process behind ancient alien theories is that they cannot understand the purpose behind a lot of these great buildings, like the pyramids or whatever. Like, what was the purpose if, other than just burying people? What was the purpose? Motherfucker, that was it. Was it? That's all it was. Like, it doesn't need to be some fucking beacon to the stars. People just gave a fuck about their religion. It's not that deep. Like, ugh. And then so many people are like, how did they have such a knowledge of the stars? How did they know? Motherfucker, they had like 2 things they could do to entertain themselves. Look at the sky or go beat the shit out of someone. I think I would rather look at the sky. I really just hate the ancient alien theory because it's so boring, you know? Mushroom Bear says, why haven't we covered the pyramids with solar panels? Well, I just think probably because in Egypt there's tons of space that they could put solar panels that aren't the pyramids. Mushroom Bear says, I'm insane, so I don't know what's a conspiracy theory or just me being wacko, but aliens would be pretty pog. I want to fuck with people, tell them there's a dragon in the Bible. I genuinely think that aliens do exist, right? But I don't think that they had like an effect on our societies at all. Like, why would aliens give a fuck about us? That's the one thing that what bothers me about so many of the conspiracy theories. Is just like, why would they bother? Why are we special? Like, please explain why we are special. But I do believe in aliens, and I do believe that they might visit us, like UFOs and stuff like that. Like, that's possible. Like, I just don't think that they have affected our society or whatever. Oh, Lord, it's thundering out there. Astrid says, remember how we talked about the theory that Rome was 2 years from ancient industrialization? Because one Greek dude invented a basic steam engine that was used for opening doors? Yes! That is, what is that conspiracy theory called, Astrid? Because you said you talked about that in class? Astrid says the amount of simping it takes to believe that people are so desperate for, oh, Rome could have survived. And it's, honestly, this is going to be a bit of an odd statement, but hear me out. I feel like a lot of people feel like Rome must have had a way to survive because they can't come to grips with the idea that the empire that they live in is flawed and will fall just like Rome. I feel that especially so about Americans, since we literally modeled our country after Rome. Okay, I unlocked the car, but I wasted all my exhaustion to do it. Ba-doom boom. But I love this truck. Look how beautiful it is. It's got a bullpup bar. Okay. We did it. Okay, it has lots of stuff in it. It's good, it's good, it's good. It's a good car. What's in here? Planks. Gravel bag. Now, I don't know what gravel is used for. Like, I haven't figured it out. Pez says, when Europeans landed on Easter Island and asked about I'm just gonna say the Easter Island had, I don't want to say it wrong. Is that okay? The Easter Island had thingies removed by the islanders, and they said they walked there. And Europeans dismissed this as a savage superstition. Then recreations of how the heads moved was found. And they walked there by having 2 ropes and having 2 groups of people pull them from both sides back and forth, slowly walking them forwards. Yeah, like I saw the recreation. It literally looked like they were walking. Hold on. Alright. I'm good. Asher says, that's what states do. Pretend to be beacons of stability, though they are all doomed to fail from the beginning. Look at Astrid. Sounding like Kropotkin. Mushroom Bear says, there's a theory that 300 years have been fabricated. Oh my god, me and Paz talked about that the other day. Me and Paz talked about the fabricated history theory the other day. We were talking about how nonsense it was. Because it just bases itself on a lot of assumptions. Hello, Rangoette, how are you? Zelda, my homie, how are you? We don't like Mia Mulder. We don't like Mia Mulder making fun of Mom. If you don't know Mushroom Bear, recently there was like a bit of an uproar online about this person going online and saying Rome was fake. And basically everybody took what this person said out of context to just hate on them. And that's not what they really said. Pez says, the same way the Haudenosaunee told Europeans that squirrels taught them how to tap maple syrups, which Europeans thought was a superstition, until later it was caught on film, squirrels tapping maple syrup. Yep. And that's something that really annoys me about so much of history and sociology, is that so much is written off as superstition when it's not. They just don't describe what they mean fucking perfectly. Asher says that's what, though I guess Rome is special in just how much people simp for it. True. I don't understand why Rome is special other than the fact that it was big, but like you don't see people simping after like the Mongolian Empire the same way they do Rome, you know? I do think the history is fabricated theory is funny, but it also is very stupid. You know, like it's one of those that is interesting to read about, and you can kind of see the logic behind it, but then you're like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are meaning to tell me what? Mushroom Bear says, I just downloaded this game, and I think the simp comes from the fancy helmets. I love how, tangent, there are so many different forms of headgear in this game. Let me show you. There's one that I found foraging that I think is in one of these boxes. Let me look. It's definitely in one of these boxes. I put it in here. Yeah. A boxing headgear. Look. What? Yeah, I'm sparring now. Look at that. And it protects you. Not as good as the helmet would, but look at that. I found that literally on the ground. So I think foraging is a skill that's a little underappreciated by a lot of people who play this game, because you can find stuff like that. And that's a protective headgear. Like if you didn't have that, you would be fucked. Getting bit on the head like Astrid. He was known for being bit on the head. Got me more leather gloves. Asher says Rome wasn't even that big compared to other global empires. It just lasted a long time, I guess. True. But so did the Ottoman Empire. So did the British Empire. You don't see people simping at the same level. But I guess the difference is like Rome is gone. Britain is not gone yet. It's still simpering and whimpering, dying slowly. You can't be like, Britain would have survived if they just did X. Like, no. Motherfucker, we're watching it deteriorate in front of our eyes. Them's the breaks. When's the next stream? Same time tomorrow. I stream Wednesdays through Friday, 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also come back to my page after this stream is over, and there will be a little timer that says when the next stream is. I meant to stream yesterday, but I didn't because I had a heart appointment. The doctor would check on my heart. Because I have POTS. And they were very happy with my progress with POTS. Now that I'm on propanolol, I'm feeling a lot better. Alright, have fun, bear. Be good. Alright. Now that I'm gonna go and harvest all those planks from that house. I think I should do that now. Also everybody, what do we think of the haircut? What do we think? I got a haircut. I got a haircut. Oh yeah. A haircut. Hello, Miranda. Miranda. Oh, what dose are you at, Lou? I'm at 120 milligrams. They say that's really high. Yes, I cut my hair. It feels nice again, not so heavy and thick on my head. Which is a big problem. Like, my hair is really, really, really way too thick. Lou says 120? Yes, I am at 100. Let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like. Give me one sec. I have two of these to show you. I have 60 milligrams of propranolol. This is the dose that I was on before. That was not enough. So this is 60 milligrams of propranolol, right? And then this is 120. So it's basically, yeah, it's literally double the size. That's what this is, the comparison of the two pills. Look at them. These are the pills that I take to slow down my heart. My heart is too fast. So they give me pills to slow it down. Literally, my heart would chill at like 110 beats per minute. And I will be up all night like I can't go to sleep 'cause my heart is beating like crazy. And then my doctor would be like, just take a Tenolol. You'll feel better. You'll get to sleep. But the Tenolol only worked at night. It only helped me sleep. It didn't help me with my overall issues. That was just chilling. And then, like, just during orthostatic testing, I would hit like 140. And, like, just sitting up. Like, going from a laying position to a sitting up position. That's when the doctor... That's why it was so easy for me to get diagnosed with POTS. Because I have such obvious orthostatic symptoms. Like, it's literally like... You know? Like, it's so... My body is literally like, you fucking bitch. How dare you stand up, you stupid little fool. Alright, I'm taking all these planks because it's good to do that. I'm being smart. Yeah, 110 for a resting heart rate is freaking wacky. And I was basically always in, like, tachycardia, and it literally wears you down. It wears you out because your body is always on, like, mode, you know? And, like, I just want to sleep. I just want to chill. Like, why are you running? You know? Amanda says, oh shit, Amanda! Galanga. Oh, I already did that, didn't I? I see like a Galanga in chat. Zelda says, the Roman Empire is like the one I've seen simp for the most. My guess would be, since it is simp for a sizable amount of people, more people feel it's cool and good making it grow. I feel a part of, like, why Rome has such an obsession is A, it's an early empire, and people have been obsessed with it forever. 2, there's a big racial component for a lot of people. I mean, look at how the Nazis deified Romans, basically, and look at how our founding fathers built America on the backs of Rome, basically, you know. Just think about it. Just examine the white supremacist roots of this country and how that relates to how we simp for Rome. I mean, literally, the fasces, a symbol of fascism, is all over the fucking Capitol. Like, you literally cannot escape reminders that this country is a fascist state. Lou says, I held at 150 for a day and I nearly blacked out after 6 hours. What my advice, the only advice ever I have with POTS is just any sort of tachycardia, is just salt. Though I'm really surprised they put you on such a low dose. That kind of makes me a little anxious about my heart. Like, am I really that bad? Like, this bitch was in the hospital with 160, and when I hit 160, I don't even notice. I just feel like death all the time. And that's something that kind of makes me really upset, is that, like, I wasn't like this always. You know, Katie can tell you I wasn't always this sedentary, and I used to be able to do a lot more, but after this surgery and after I lost all that blood, like after the POTS got worse, it's just like unending. Like you never feel like you feel good. Never. Like imagine going to sleep every single day and never ever ever feeling rested no matter how long you sleep. That's me. That's where I live. Why am I overweight? Oh, I still have another plank that I haven't put away. Boom, 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 boom. Lou says, I just have a pressure of getting really bad vertigo and my blood pressure drops like crazy. So they don't want to give me a fucking fainting problem? Wait, Lou, have you ever been evaluated for POTS? Cause this just sounds like POTS. Shane Girl says, hello, I am Italian. What's up? Nothing much. We're just vibing. Paz is gonna... We do have a culture here of jokingly making fun of Italians. So if you're not into that, I understand. We love making fun of Italians. Shane Girl says, I love this game, but not even one Italian plays it. Paz?
Welcome, Moon and Star, to this place.
I see how you feel about
made.
the Italian discrimination. Hello, Quinn! Oh my god, I love how everybody starts showing up near the end of the stream. Give me one moment. I'm getting really spicy. I need to take off my robe. Oh, I'm sitting down. Just a reminder, everybody. If you donate $5, you get one video game song. $10, you get 3 video game songs that we listen to on stream. Everybody listens. And $20 gets you a fat rip on the Froggy Bong. So just keep that in mind. Welcome to the stream. Zelda says, related to where you came from, well, your nation came from, but they like to talk about in such an individual way and who influenced that nation's morals and cultures. True, like I doubt the Chinese, like people in China, are talking about Rome that much. Like they have their own histories of great empires and dynasties that I feel like they are probably obsessed with, you know? I don't know because I am not Chinese. I don't know many Chinese people. I've never been to China. I do know that like in Korea, there is a lot of like obsession around Sejong the Great, but to be fair, Sejong the Great did do cool shit. Like Sejong the Great invented Hangul. Now if you don't know what Hangul is the written language of Korean, and it is also widely agreed to be the easiest written language to learn. Like many people who speak Korean only take 3 days or under to learn how to read Hangul. So like maybe Sejong the Great was pretty great inventing a language that people understand. Shook. And like a lot of people talk about like creating language intentionally, you know, like a lot of people talk about Esperanto and whatever, like we should make our own language to be better, but it was like people have already done that and it already exists to some extent. Like you don't need to make a whole new language. You know what Sejong did? Sejong just made reading Korean easier. He didn't make a whole new language. He just made reading the language easier. And I feel like that is a lot better than what a lot of people want to do, which is imposing language on the fucking world. Which in and of itself is a very imperialistic mindset to have. And that's why I'm very reticent to talk about Esperanto in a very positive light. I would never speak about Esperanto positively. Zelda says, if you're Italian, English, American, from Denmark, or especially French, we will put you under a guillotine. Yes, especially if you are French. I just like making fun of Europeans and, you know, just white people in general. I just think it's funny. Like, who doesn't like making fun of Italian people? Like, come on. They're Italian. Okay. The power is still on. It annoys me that the water is not on. But the power is. Like, why aren't the pumps working? Nobody here has a well? Oh, just so you know, if you have this game, there are lots of mods for this game. And this game has one of the best modding communities I have ever seen. But if you want to get me to like you as a mod creator, please make it so girls can have beards. I want a beard. Please give me beard.
Oh, but in biology, you can't.
I don't give a shit. Elden Ring gives me beard. That's why Elden Ring is the best game of the year. Lou says, I just count as lucky since we don't have 3 separate alphabets like the Japanese. You know what's kind of funny is that Sejong the Great avoided that issue for Korea by creating Hangul. He created Hangul more generally as a way to say fuck you to the Chinese, but it avoided a lot of Chinese influence over the written language of Korean, which like avoided the same issue, which is I find very interesting. Like just the differences between like what happened to Japan because of Chinese imperialism and what happened to Korea. It's like the differences are fascinating. Honestly, we don't learn enough about Asian history. Asian history is so interesting. I mean, there's probably a major reason why we don't learn about Asian history. Racism. Paz says, I still think it's funny that an international workers' organization voted to make Esperanto the language of the working class, and the union voted it down because most people spoke English or Spanish already. Why did they need to use labor to learn a whole new language? Exactly. It's like people think, they don't think about the realities of the world. They just think, oh, this would be nice. You know? Now we got a big truck. Got a big truck. Zelda says, improving and making language should be about making it easier to understand in some way, not making one good language that everyone should have to learn. Because though nice sounding at first, you then realize that we have a world already existing with, other languages, and learning other languages is not easy for the entire world to do. It is used alongside a part of cultural exchange, and a major part of it is like it is literally much more difficult for adults to learn languages than children because of the way the fucking brain works. The brain is at the best at language processing when you are like farting and shitting in diapers. That's when it absorbs the most when it comes to language, because language affects the way we think. I'm not even kidding. Language affects, like, it literally helps us form the fucking pathways in our brain. There have been studies that show that certain things develop faster in children that speak different languages. I remember listening to a radio story about gender, and they were talking about, I believe it was Swedish they were talking about, and Swedish and Hebrew. They were comparing the two languages, and Hebrew is an extremely gendered language, whereas Swedish is not, or something. And they were saying that children in Sweden, because of that they speak Swedish, are more like, they have a closer tighter knowledge of their gender earlier in their development than children who spoke languages that were gendered. So they were saying that children that spoke languages that were not gendered were able to determine their own gender more effectively and earlier than children that spoke gendered languages. And I found that really interesting. I was like, what? Logically, that doesn't make any sense, right? Like, logically, gendered languages would make you think, oh, that's where they would pick up the gender faster. But no. I'll have to listen to the story again. I could be completely wrong. But I remember listening to that and I was like, holy shit, are you for real? And then we're also talking about how, like, the language affects art as well. Like, don't quote me on this, but in English, almost all depictions of the devil are as a male. But in other cultures where the word Satan is feminized, Satan is almost always drawn as a woman. And that's very interesting, I think. That language not only affects, like, you know, what our brain, not only just affects like the shit that we are communicating with, but like so much. Our fucking brain, y'all, our brain is so squishy. They fucking connected too many of the systems in the brain, you know? When they were making the brain, they were just like, oh, there's extra power in the language processor. Why don't we connect that to the creative processor? Ringo says, I want a hot woman, Satan. Don't we all? Back up. Got them all. And I love turning the blood all the way up in this game. I love gusher zombies. Oh, I'm getting bonked. I'm getting bonked for admitting the truth that Satan is sexy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Amanda says, honestly, I think we should be more open to evolving language. Like, not in a forceful way, where people change others' languages, but where the people who speak that language adapt it to their needs and make it easier for them. For example,
There's people that are dying.
People in English speakers creating neopronouns. Okay, but Amanda, you also have to recognize that language evolves whether we want it to or not. Like, it is not a deliberate thing, you know? Like, look at the fact that written English has changed quite a lot because of texting. You know, that is an evolution of the English language that nobody deliberately tried to do. It just fucking happened because the situations in which we used our language changed. Language changes to suit our needs. Getting them. What? 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 Look at all this blood. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, what's in this house? Ooh, lots of food. I will come back. I will fill that up after, when I'm done looking through here. Oh, the music is getting spooky and intense. But nothing's really happening. It's like, oh shit. One thing I really wish the game had, personally, I want an in-game journal or something where we can keep track of the books that we have at home. Please. I love kill. Why did he say that? Like, I watched the video, like the video that Paz sent me, and I don't know what he is saying. Like, why he's saying, kill! I'm hungry. Quinn says getting that Morning Star bussy. Speaking of, gang. We have killed over 250 zombies on this stream today. I am powerful. I am awesome. I am the sexiest. I am the killer bitch. That's so many zombies. How 250 in one day. In one playthrough. That's more than a lot of you have killed in one playthrough. Astrid. Paz. Listen, Quinn, I have autism, okay? I cannot control the associations that I have in my mind. Astrid says I'm running out of channel points from all the bonking. See? The audio redeems were the greatest idea I ever had. Thank you, Link. They were the greatest idea I ever had because Paz and Katie and everybody was like, I'm collecting, I have 100 million freaking, I have 100 million points. I have so many points. And so I thought to myself, I sat in my little room and I was sitting there and I was thinking, what can I do to get these motherfuckers to spend their little fucking points? And that's when it came to me. Why didn't I just do redeems? And I do think they're the greatest. Harold! Zelda's got a great question. America, America. Okay, I got Harold. I got him. Katie says, I still have more than 200,000 points, but you have less than you did.
Zelda says, when is the Herald language dropping? I'll have you know that there are hundreds, if not thousands, of Herald languages. You just don't respect animal languages as language because the human fucking species is inherently supremacist and cannot acknowledge that other forms of sentience exist outside of their own.
Damn, Harold. Based. Yes, other languages exist outside of the human language. Big one that I use, that I think about a lot, is that orcas have their own language. Like whales. They're like, ooh, 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 and they're like talking about the last Sunday's game, you know? And you're like, yo, that's cool as hell. Harold is so based. Oh, why am I freaking out? This is what I don't understand. Am I having a panic attack? Like, what's going on? Ooh. Oh, yeah. And that they're talking about, like, oh, last Sunday I fucked a bitch, you know? And you... Zelda says different forms of language as well. Like speaking in echoes, croaks, and of course, body language. You're right. There's also sign language. All sorts of, like, just all sorts of symbology, you know? I cannot wait to make this block my base. It's gonna be awesome. What? What? What did I do? Oh, Pat says, one thing I find neat are sign languages have different languages, but also each language has accents, and that's really cool. I think the cool thing about sign language not only is accent, but sign language has different comedic timing, y'all. It's so funny. It's so cool. Ashford says, I don't know how to jam that in. Hold up. You want a ghoulish orca? A scary, spoopy orca? Well, just do a campaign where you're pirates or something. Fucking problem solved. Boom. It's in the setting. The ghost orca. Amanda says, the Marianas Trench humans beat the Ring of Fire orangutans 5-1 last night. Yes, exactly. We don't respect dolphin soccer enough. Zelda says, I will say two things. Some are much simplistic, some we know for the most part, and are very few specific words and sorts that are more loose. In general thing that, well, I honestly don't think that we can say without a shadow of a doubt what the fuck animals are communicating when they speak to us or when they're making noises, because how can we know, motherfuckers? We can only extrapolate and assume. Rangawet says there's a fight between two chimp groups that is officially counted as a war. Yes, Jane Goodall talking about the fucking chimp wars. Can we talk about Jane Goodall? What was up with the obsession with her for boomers? Like, why? Why? I don't get it. Can somebody explain her popularity to me? I'm really actually quite interested, like, why that lady got so popular. The monkey lady? Really? The monkey lady is the most famous, one of the most famous scientists of all time. The monkey lady. Katie says, zombie stomping make me feel squeamish. I'm sorry, Katie, but I have to stomp their head in. They're evil. Okay, we'll finish looting this house and then we'll hit stream ending, but not just yet. Because Jane Bad One was too negative. Amanda, I am literally going to beat you to death like a chimp. I will beat you to death. I'll be that chip that beat out that lady because the lady put me on antidepressants. I'm gonna be like that chimp. Asher says, I think it's just the whole framing of chimpanzee war and stuff really intrigued drama-obsessed humans. That's probably true. Jane Goodall does really have like an intense way of talking about like literally relations between chimps. And I kind of like that. I really do enjoy how much Jane humanized chimps, you know? Like she made them seem like fucking people that were just having drama. Which, to be fair, could explain her popularity, as Astrid said. Alright, that's the end of the stream today, gang. But before we go, I want to say a quick few things, and I want to find somebody to raid. Number one is I want to thank my patrons, Emma, Pez, Astrid, Silvercore, Zeta, and Chloe. Thank you all so much for becoming patrons. If you want to become a patron and check out the rewards, here is the link. That's patreon.com/Iwinalot7 streams. And I have several tiers on there. Some of them get you thank you videos from Harold. One tier and everything above it gets you the stream intros like Amanda's Galunga, Astrid's Equites, and all that. So now, let's find somebody to raid. Let's find somebody to raid. Somebody to raid. Somebody. Let's see. Well, let's check out. Let's see if there's any. Let me just check some cool tags. Like, let's check out the trans tag. Let's see if anyone's cool in there. Alright, a lot of Genshin Impact. Somebody here says they're playing Elden Ring, but it's very clear that they are playing League of Legends. Well, now what is this? What is this? Okay, we're gonna read this person that says, hold up, never mind. They are trolling. Never mind. I can't
raid anybody because they're always trolling.
Alright, I'll check out the disable tag. I never go wrong in the disable tag, you know? Never ever. Alright, will winning games bring my kidneys back? Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Oh my god, let's go check out this guy. He's a 29-year-old man, and he says he has kidney problems, so let's go be nice. Let's go raid. Alright, gang. He's playing Smite. Katie? Katie? He's playing Smite. Go be there and be nice. Go give advice. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amanda, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Let's go!